Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, folks, we're back. You got like the music and the starting screen and all the things. Hello. Is everything working? Camera's kind of not in the camera all the way. Bear with me, folks. We're all new today. Hi. Hi, friends. Hey, everybody. I know many of you were just watching this because we were doing the show with Paul. But welcome to round 2. And actually, the whole thing with Paul went really, really long. So I probably won't be streaming that long today, but ultimately I just wanted to get into the game and see how the game ran. So, hi everybody, again, welcome. Appreciate you all being here. An amazing supporter helped me upgrade my computer over the break, over Christmas time. Christmas cheer and all that jazz. It's good fun. So I've finally got it built. My computer is upgraded. I'm running with a completely different system here for the first time ever, and I'm going to tell you guys what's all in it so that you don't have to be kept guessing. But I just kind of want to like go around and see how it performs with this new stuff. And well, you guys can all see with me. And remember, this is PTU. This isn't indicative of live. I could get better frames on live. Who knows? We'll see. But yeah, this is a 3080 Ti I'm running with now. And we'll go over the rest of the PC upgrades too. I just want to say hi to everybody. Welcome. Thank you so much for coming in, folks. G Sharp, good to see you. Sin Omega, welcome. Hi. Dojin, yes. Indaryl, Octopus, I love it. Punji with the toes, dude. I'm really happy to see you in here, man. I hope you're having a good time. Randir Lam, hi there, hi. What is the upgrade? I will tell you. Chaos Squall, thanks for coming in. And somebody subbed, Randir. Thank you for the sub, appreciate you. We don't have a giveaway running. We've been so flustered we haven't been able to get one started, but we'll start a new giveaway on Wednesday. So keep an eye out for that, guys. Reese, my dude, how are you doing? How are things back over there? Good morning, Walker. Harry, nice to see you. Tim's Tone. Nepinator. Love to see a Nepinator in the chat. Welcome. Soda Rust. Thanks for asking about the 3080. It is indeed the new exciting thing. I'm very excited to run it through its paces. Long as you have a decent processor and an M.2. So I upgraded the processor as well. And I always had an M.2, but that's not going to make much of a difference. Let's talk about what I'm running in the PC now. There is no ray tracing in the game right now, by the way. Someday, after Gen 12 has been in. So, my previous computer was a Intel-driven machine. 32 gigabytes of RAM, I believe. Had a 1080 Ti in it with a i7 9700K processor. Like an old X370 motherboard. Does the motherboard really matter that much? Don't. Somebody's gonna say yes. But yeah, it was mainly the processor and GPU that I got upgraded. I also got another 32 gigs of RAM. So I'm running now on 64 gigs of RAM, a Ryzen 9 5950X processor, a NVIDIA 3080 Ti graphics card, and an M.2. So it's like a very, very good build now. I am almost certain that I can finally run the game and record gameplay and have some fun with it again, which is great. But that's not what we're testing today. Today we're doing PTU. So I'm going to see how well it runs the PTU. As of right now, it's actually kind of doing the same performance, which is, you know, not the most fun thing to see. Holston Coop. What's up, man? Thank you for resubbing up. Holston's been around here freaking longer than I even knew how to play Star Citizen, to be quite honest. Where's our death counter? There we go. Holston Coop's an OG homie. Good to see you, dude. I hope we can start playing in games some more coming up here. Miss you, dog. Enigmo, thank you as well for the sub. I appreciate you both. The support goes a long way. Thanks, guys. They would have to make ray tracing from the ground up since the engine doesn't even know what ray tracing is. It sounds like that's their what the heck? Did we just do a 360 no scope in the thingamajig? DeGrasse Mike Tyson. I think you might be mixing up two people's names there. I think it might be Neil deGrasse Tyson. I think Mike Tyson is a boxer rather than a physicist. Although I imagine Mike Tyson's flavor of physics being taught in the classroom is probably something to behold. You're gonna learn today. Mobo would be minimal for bus speeds, and there's no way I'm downgrading from a 370 motherboard right now, right? Oh, I'm sure Mike Tyson knows physics. Let's not discredit the man. You know, did some learning in his day. He had to figure out how the best forces to make people's will break. How many newtons need to be transferred through your skull before the inertia of your confidence goes down through the floor. What resolution? I'm running at 2K right now. Something is wrong. FPS should be better than this, even on PTU. Oh my gosh, am I still cursed with whatever problem was hurt? This is a completely new PC. I don't think there's a single thing in this PC that's, let's think. GPU's good, CPU's good. RAM's good. Why? Why would What motherboard? I'm on the X570 right now, Jen, yeah. All of the new stuff is running. Actually was quite surprised that I was able to get it running. Be getting like 20 frames. What are you normally getting on a 3080 Ti? I'm not streaming from the same PC, so that shouldn't be doing too much to me. Could it be resolution? Run benchmarks and diagnose. I'm gonna have to find a benchmark software. Good to know. I thought it was just a PTU and that maybe I need to switch over to the live servers to see the full benefit. So I will need to do... anybody have any good benchmarking stuff to suggest? 5800 X3D. Yeah, that one I heard is amazing. Isn't there like a new one, the 7800 X3D coming out? Did I apply the XMP in the BIOS? I did not do that. I did not apply XMP. You know what? To be quite honest, I am not the most computer savvy person, so I actually might have missed some of the important do's that you need to do before you do this. Luckily, I have the excuse of I only got this stuff built like 20 minutes before the podcast earlier, so I wasn't actually planning on doing this stream with this stuff this short notice. So I think Wednesday will be the real test, and tomorrow I'll try and figure this out. In fact, I'll get in touch with the lovely individual who was kind enough to make this possible, and we'll do some talking back and forth. But for now, while we're here, because we still got some time, like I said, it's going to be a shorter stream, but it's not going to be a no stream. Let's grab a vulture and go out and do some like salvage or something, yeah? Or would we rather... what's something else we could do? Go find the rivers, go find the caves, Orison missions, bounty hunting. Yeah, we'll take a vulture. I have fun with that. See what speed the RAM is running at. Let's see. Memory is running at... Oh, what the? It's running at 2133. Why? Is that the XMP you were talking about? Because it was definitely third rated at 3600. Did I just turn the music off somehow? Did I just lost music. That was weird. Skirty! What's up? What is my processor currently running at? Something else I'll have to check. Okay, so the XMP is the... I got an XMP stuff. What's your processor currently running at? You already asked me that. I haven't even... I'm just reading things twice now. I actually don't have a 10700 anymore. That's on my old PC. I just haven't upgraded yet. That's running on my American PC. I'll say this much. My frame rate is not super high compared to before, but it definitely feels more stable. If anything, there's less kind of hang-ups, which is nice. There's 4 modules, Otwan, so... Yeah. Thoughts on salvage? I'm loving it so far. As like the first of 4 parts of salvage, I think it's pretty good. So, okay, XMP called DOCP. So what is the what do I need to do for this whole XMP thing? I have to be in the BIOS. Is there a specific menu in the BIOS I need to access for that? Hey, power on, buddy. There we go. This is, I'm not running in Windows 11. I'm on Windows 10. Good friend Windows 10. PC may just need to be broken in. Turn on my engines, dang it. I can't fly anywhere on willpower and soon TM. I need actual stuff going on. Buddy. Buddy, we've already done this twice today. No, I don't want to hear it. We've already done this, guy, on the podcast. Let me go ahead and... Give me 1 second, folks. Send the ship onwards, and I'll go take credits. I'm gonna have to make that remote controlled. Just hit a button and closes my window. Oh, the sound effects are working again. That's good. That is fantastic. That was very disappointing before. Sending me prayers to get me flying. Oh, I'm like practically turned over. Oh no, I'm doing okay. Also find out if he installed them in the wrong slots because it won't even let him select XMP. Is taking off from Orison better than 318? Yeah, the distance you have to go now is much shorter. What was that? That was the call to prayer. I live like maybe 20 meters away from a mosque. So it can be kind of loud. Yeah, it's actually been changed. See? I can already jump out of the atmosphere now. For reference, you can see how close I am to the city. So, like, it's pretty cool. You don't know why you learned about milsims at such a young age. Prayer time. Just be normal. Oh, Muslims. Thought you said milsims. Before you could go make a cup of coffee, eat a scone, and still would be an app. Yeah, man. You could go and, like, write up a whole script for your rant about why you hate leaving Atmo, and you'd still be an Atmo. Let's head over to Yella. Hit at that asteroid belt. I heard it looks better this patch. We'll find it, and we'll take it for all it's worth. Mostly just like the metal scraps floating within. JG! Thanks for the sub! Why does it say 9 hours ago? Wait, why do these all say 9 hours ago? Oh, is that because the time's all wrong on my computer? Thanks for the sub, though, and the bits going towards that pizza fund. Much appreciation, buddy. How did the flights back go? You get stuck in that FAA mess? Oh my god. The flights back were slightly miserable on the plane. We actually dodged the flights getting canceled, which was very, very good. What we didn't dodge was ICE, who, you know, we're used to, like, being nervous and having some anxiety about entering the US because, like, just troubles with border and immigration and stuff over the past, like, 3-4 years. But this time we were leaving the US, and it was super unexpected, but, like, out of nowhere they pulled it. It was actually, it's me, Mrs. Tomato, and my sister. They pulled my sister aside and told her to come up to the front desk. This is at the actual gate, you know, where you're lining up to get onto the plane. And they told her to go up there. She goes up there, they start talking to her, and almost immediately they're like, we need you to go get the people that you're traveling with. So they call me and Mrs. Tomato up. We're like, what's up? And I can't remember exactly what they said, but they kind of asked us a question or two, just that we're all traveling together, yada, yada, yada. And then they were like, okay, you need to go with these people to answer questions. And this dude comes out in, like, a full black uniform with the vest and the gun and, like, all the stuff. And he's got him and his partner, and they pull us aside into this hallway off the path from where everybody's boarding, and they, like, stand us all together, and they start asking us questions. The first thing they tell us is, so you guys need to declare if you're traveling with more than $10,000. And we're like, we have less than $5 cash between us all. So immediately it was like, okay, well, that's no problem. Let us go. But they didn't. The next thing they said was, oh, this is a random stop. We just have to ask you some questions. We're like, okay. And then the questions they asked us all weren't random. They asked us where the address we were staying at was. They asked us how many months we were going for. They asked us what we're going for. What do we do for work? When are we coming back? When is my sister coming back? Why did we get one-way tickets? All this stuff just interrogating us there. And it's just the stupidest experience, you know? It's degrading, it's intimidating, and it's pointless. And then on top of that, they just lied about the whole point of it. It was just a really disgusting feeling. It sucks to go through that at your local airport where, like, you're super used to flying out of, because now we'll always be thinking about that. And it was annoying. So that was the highlight of our flights over here this time. They get bonuses if you miss your flight. Well, luckily they were kind enough to do it close to boarding. I don't know. maybe the frames are bad because the PC's jet lagged. I'm getting 40 frames per second in space, which is good for me. But I've also seen people definitely say they get more than this with this kind of a card. Yeah, my PC's still on EST. Yeah, it was pretty ridiculous. It wasn't at US Customs. We weren't in Customs. This was just at the plane gate. Did they even give you a free bagel coupon? A bagel coupon? No, not at all. To be quite honest, I would just want them to give me an extra 2 inches in my seat. That'd be appreciated. Just like a little bit more knee space on the plane. I'll take that. What's with the third person camera? How many frames do I get? It's like I'm doing about 50 frames per second. This is the highest number I've seen in game. So there's definitely an improvement, but it sounds like what you guys are saying, I do need to make some changes to my my old XMP. Almost 60 frames per second though. That's pretty nuts. They put on rubber gloves. There was no physical contact, and that would not have been okay for there to be. No, that would have been, I think, crossing the line at that point. I don't know what happened to the back of the ship. It looks like I got sneaky salvaged on my way out of the city. Anytime they're like, oh, I'm going to use the back of our hands to check the... See, the whole physical pat down and search stuff, like, if you're doing that at security, that's one thing. You can kind of hide it at security. But when it's at the gate of the plane, I don't think that's okay. Above all else, you're just embarrassing the person. Like, you're pulling them aside and making them go through all that stuff in front of every single person that's boarding the plane. Doesn't really feel necessary. If you got something you need to check with them on, do it at security. Ooh, there we go. There we go. I'm looking for... So salvage kind of shows up in different states right now. This is the first iteration of it. But as of right now, you kind of get these different setups. Sometimes you'll get just a single ship like what we have here, it seems. Looks like it's Ares. See a lot of Ares Infernos out here. But sometimes you'll get kind of like this field of debris. Looks like it's part of maybe a satellite or a space station or something. And that nets you so much more material. But I don't know. Can't see that yet. Let's turn and go this way. You got pulled to the side because the metal detector was broken. Try turning my E-cores off. What are my E-cores? Is that some kind of cybernetics thing that I didn't learn about? Ooh, that looks promising. What do you got for me over here? Come on. They're an intel thing? Oh, okay. Those look like rocks, don't they? Yeah, that's a bunch of minables. How did I purchase my new components? I didn't purchase them. They were actually gifted to me. I have an incredibly supportive community, and somebody really would love to see the content continue. And, well, it will now. So, yeah, it was actually a complicated thing. It was international shipping to me in the U.S., and then we took them with us from the U.S. to Turkey. What do we got here? That looks like more minables. I never find mineable rocks when I'm out here looking for them. Now when we want to salvage, that's all we have. We actually had no problems taking the computer components through. Every time I've come into the... So a lot of the stuff that I am using here, I actually brought from America. And I've never had a problem bringing it through the airport. Even sometimes they would check the bags afterward. And there'd be no real issues. Getting stuff shipped into Turkey, that causes problems. Was actually going to start streaming DCS content. I feel like that would just be a day of embarrassment if I tried to do DCS. DCS is like crazy sim-like, yeah? Efficiency cores. Okay. Well, I'm trying to find some efficiency cores for my salvage gameplay right now. So many starfighters just flying around in this asteroid belt, huh? Sheesh. Not very good pilots, it appears. DCS for life. The folks have crossover. A lot of people playing DCS and Star Citizen. I've noticed that. Is there any sort of strategy to finding this stuff right now? I don't think there is. The only strategies I've ever learned about finding stuff through scanning was all like meta stuff. Like, turn your ship this way and then zoom in and fly like this and you'll see these colored rocks in the distance. But like actual scanning mechanics, not really much nuance to it now. You can always do the whole, narrow your scanning band. But even then, I don't know how much it will help you. Turn on the metal sniffer. That's the name of my cutter. Lagrange points were littered with wrecks. Yeah, they have a lot of 890 jumps at the Lagrange points. Real luxurious shipwrecks out there. Like, who's coming through here with all these cruise ships and getting blown up? Maybe find a new route? Maybe stop taking your customers out there? You're not going to locate much being out in Band 5 of the belt for salvage. Your typical best bet is going to around the Lagrange points. Band 5. You mean for, what's it called? What is that place called? The Air and Halo belt? Your stream is catchy. You know what? No. My stream being catchy is most likely a product of the internet. I can't really do too much to get around that. It's just, I don't... At this point, I think it's kind of certain that if I am streaming here, it's going to be glitchy. I don't think it's going to be a computer thing that can solve it. We're going to have to find better internet speeds if we can get them, but... Is it particularly bad? You can see what's salvage and what's rocks by the EM. Does the EM actually change? Oh, the RS signatures, I see. Pretty smooth? Okay. You can't leave markers to jump to again. No, not yet. I think that's something we'll get with map markers, which seems to be... Oh. Yes, this is what we're looking for. Got it. Cool. Map markers are going to be a thing that I think comes with the map rework, which is something that they're working on right now. Might come next year, or this year, but not really sure about it. Here we go. That's what I'm talking about. This stuff just fills you up. It's fascinating. It's great. Boy named Doll. Hello. Your wife and you fly internationally a lot, and those are the standard questions for the random stops. Very annoying. To be honest, that was the first time we generally fly around 6 to 8 times internationally a year. Since 2018, I would say we've done 30 to 40 flights internationally, and that's never happened. It was definitely a definitely caught us off guard. If you want to leave marker, the meta is to take a delivery contract. Yeah, and to put the box down there. Let's get nice and close up in here. So these pieces, well, they do take a little bit longer for you to get all the material off of, so you have to go a bit slower. But you can see in the cargo right up there above where I'm salvaging how fast it's filling up. I'm not even halfway done with this first face, and we're almost done with the whole box. A 4.0 release in 2025. Solid. Honestly, set your expectations for that. Much better to say that it's coming in 25 and be surprised about it coming earlier than to say it's coming this year and not see it. Yeah, I love salvaging in the yellow belt. I like finding these little fields of debris. .318 is not live for everybody just yet. What's the difference between the Reclaimer and the Vulture besides size? The Vulture is generally a one-person ship, while the Reclaimer is meant to be handled by a team of people. So you got people doing different things on the Reclaimer, tractor beams, moving processed materials, piloting the ship, running salvage lasers. Whereas on the Vulture, you're basically just running a salvage laser. Let me out. What's this you hear about a 317.5? Yeah, so they're dropping a kind of a hot fix quick patch mid-January. Not surprising, to be honest. It's almost expected at this point. They usually do a patch sometime in early to mid-January. Historically, we've seen a patch before the Daymar Rally. Not necessarily because of the Daymar Rally, but we do see them around that time. Ooh. Is it not reading the box? The recycled material? That's weird. No, you don't have to be a content creator to get access to the test. Huh. Maybe I could have sworn I filled 2 boxes. Maybe I only filled this one, but then why would it auto eject if I've already... Alright, let's, I guess, keep salvaging. Does it bother you that everything is a laser? Not at all. No, I think it makes a ton of sense. To be honest, I would be pretty annoyed if they were trying to do all of these super basic mechanics without, like, with more complex things, because they still have to do, like, think about it. They didn't do a laser for mining. they'd have to do whatever they come up with for basic mining, and then they'd have to do something even more impressive for like station-based mining, and then something more impressive for Orison or for Orion mining. Same goes for salvage. Like if they didn't do salvage lasers for the most basic form, then they'd have to make something more complicated for the next form up, and then even more complicated for the next form up. I think making the beginner version of a profession laser-based, super easy, click a button and kind of get the idea of it, and then opening up the profession later to doing more things is the best way to do it. Everybody's going to want to try these things. Not everybody is going to want to learn all the crazy bits you're going to have to do outside of shooting a laser to give them a go. And as much as this game should be deep and sim-like, I think they should also make it accessible to newcomers at least. Laser is a great way to do that. So I guess I only had one box. That's my bad. How is the stability of 318 right now? Any blockers? I haven't run into any, but I've only been on here for about 30 minutes. Right. I thought auto eject only ejected when you had 2 boxes, so that's new info for me. This actually is performing way better than it did for me in previous PTU days. That could be because of my new amazing computer components. God bless. But I don't know. Yeah, it'd be crazy to try to make all of this stuff super unique. Because then you also wouldn't really be able to use the multi-tool for like basic everything, you know? Like the cutting laser, the medical beam, the tractor beam, the salvage attachment. All of those things wouldn't work with the multi-tool if they weren't laser-based. Which would also be very frustrating over time. Alright, let's grab ourselves a multi-tool real quick. And a tractor beam. Why can't I make the tractor beam attachment? Oh, I have to go make more. Okay. Server FPS at a solid 6. Wow, holy crap, look at that. That's crazy. Like, my game is running so well, but the server is running so poorly. I'm getting 60 frames per second, guys. I think it's going up. I think I'm actually, like, it's slowly getting better. A guy with a pickaxe for mining would be so much more immersive. Oh my god, and then we would hear non-stop, oh, it's 900 years in the future. Why does he have a pickaxe and not a laser? Although it would be cool if there was a physical way to break things up. But, you know, who can swing that hard? How profitable is salvaging? You know what? I don't actually know that because I haven't gone and sold it yet. Compared to... Yeah, I can't tell you how much you're going to make per hour or anything like that. I think it seems like it's got a decent amount of profit, but I wouldn't expect hull scraping to be super profitable in the long run. I think it's easy to be annoyed that things are lasers because we haven't moved on past the lasers yet. Once people realize that there's more gameplay than just those initial versions of this stuff, I think they'll be a little more open to it. Baby Kosh, I'm running a 3080 Ti now on this computer. Dorka, finally caught it live. You've been playing 317 for a month, and I've helped you so much. Glad I've helped. Thanks for showing up to the stream, checking it out. We're just doing some salvage. Or at least trying to, pretending to. What command shows your FPS? You're going to want to go hit your tilde key. Maybe write this down. Tilde. Hit the R button. And the rest of it you could type in yourself, but to make it easier, after you hit R, you just hit tab, and it will autocomplete. And you can hit either 1, 2, or 3 depending on how much info you want. 1 will display the least amount, 3 will display the most. You can just experiment with that. All of it will show your FPS. Okay, now I got to get my multi-tool attachment. Come on, let me access it. Is it already on here? No. What? Did I not pick it up? Come on now. Okay. Can I just store it? No, don't drop it. No! You idiot. Inspect? I can't store it. I don't have anything to put it in. So... Alright, let's see. What if I grab it and then take it out of my hand and put it into the vehicle inventory? Okay. Now equip this and then customize. Can I still access it from the vehicle? God dang it. Hey, thanks for becoming a member, Dorkosaurus. And also, somebody... Oh my gosh, you know what? Somebody else became a member earlier, and I did not... Harry H. Thank you as well for becoming a member on YouTube. Means a lot. YouTube members get those exclusive videos. And also a whole bunch of thank yous from me. Thanks for the support, guys. Let's see. How can we do this? What can we do here? I think we can go out in space. Let's try going out in space. Standing right. Oh boy. Floating away. Oh dear. Okay. We're going to sit right here. I'm going to access my vehicle inventory. Oh, okay. Can't do that here. Wow, how close do I have to be? Basically, with the gravity. Okay. Put it in my hand. In my hand. Okay. Now I'm going to drop it in space. Why can't I? Oh my gosh. Okay. Why can't I, like... Targeted the tool in the inventory screen. You know what? That sounds like a better idea. Thank you. I don't know why I didn't think of that. It's because I suck at this game, that's why. Alright, now we can move our boxes. Holy crap. Couldn't have possibly been that hard, but I find a way. Thank you. Is this more stable? It feels more stable, but I don't know why it's more stable. I don't know if that's my computer components or what. Why do I want to get rid of the attachment so hard? I was trying to attach it, and I was just an idiot, and my brain was not telling me that I could just attach it in the inventory screen. Back to salvaging. Now that my freaking brain works. Can hit J to edit weapons and multi-tools. It just wasn't letting me, because it doesn't let you use the multi-tool if it's not in your inventory when you're doing it that way. Why can't I aim? My network ping time looks like dial-up. You mean what are you referring to? Which one? Oh, 190. Oh gosh, yeah, it's high. I guess that's because I'm playing on servers probably in like Germany or something. Yeah, it was for quite a while there actually. I had to stream from servers for Twitch that were in like Germany. So what's happening right now with my lasers is kind of a glitch. That's why they're pointing in 2 different places. Nom-nomming a reclaimer wreck? Is that what these are supposed to be? Are these pieces of a reclaimer? Some kind of plate of metal. Whatever it is, it's made of nommables, and I'm nomming it. If you come out of mining mode and switch it back, it usually fixes the lasers. Okay, why is it when I try that on my own it doesn't work, and then when somebody suggests it, it works immediately? Star Citizen out here just making you look like an incompetent. Chat's magic. Chat makes the world go around. Chat makes Stanton go around. Thanks, chat. Honestly, chat was able to snap me out of my idiocy. I literally forgot you could just equip things from the inventory screen. Like, what game have I been playing for the last 3 years? I guess you've only been able to do that recently. Murphy's Law. Murph! Murph! Can't find something till someone points it out. Oh, that happens all the time. I can't find something for like 10 minutes. I tell Mrs. Tomato, she finds it in 2 seconds. My theory is that she's hiding it so that I feel beholden to that help. No, that would be the worst. That was actually something that we heard somebody was doing. So we always joke about it. What's up, John? Johnny! How's it going, dude? You been playing any Star Citizen lately, or wait until 3.18? You could stack 24 SCU boxes in the cargo hold if you're determined enough. Rustbeard, I love the caveat there. If you are determined enough, you can make anything happen. You want the Pisces to be a pocket carrier? We can make it happen. Wonder if your net ping is so high because you're using OBS through Twitch and YouTube, adding to the lag. OBS isn't actually doing anything with Twitch and YouTube. OBS is sending the feed to another place, and then that place is splitting it up to the different services. You just in PTU these days, John? Old Jono. The PTU guy. Hey, I help at cleaning. I do okay. Ooh, we're not actually extracting anything. So that was just one piece, right? Now we can move to that other metal plate. But, like, looking at how much you can get out of one of these metal plates, you can sometimes find fields of, like, 6 or 7 of these sitting around. It's just so easy to fill up on this compared to these spaceships they got flying around. Oh, you're right. I'm playing on the... Did I join? I might have joined a US server instead of an EU server, huh? Is that what it says up there? It does say PTU EU WLB. And another year older. Wait, John, did you have a birthday? Can I turn on a ship light? I can. Oh, my ship lights are on. They're not very bright. What are the new specs? So there is a Ryzen 9 5950, a GeForce 3080 Ti, and I added another 32 gigabytes of RAM in. So now it's at 64 gigs of RAM, and I feel blessed, to be honest. I know currently I still need to do some other things, I think, to get the most out of the additions, from what people are telling me. But, like, it already feels so much better. It's not hitching like it normally does. My average frames per second are definitely higher. Like, double already. Usually I'd be doing like between 24 and 30 frames per 8 now. And I'm hitting 55 to 60, which is crazy. So, you know, I think there's still more I can get out of it for sure. But right now, the game's already feeling a lot better. Just got the same ping the last time you were in Turkey. Yeah? Okay, that's probably the case. Yeah, I think there's a few things that just don't run as well because of location while we're here. I want to... Eject, please. No? Okay, fine. Thank you, Wonder Pooter. Yeah, no, the link in my description with the gaming kit, I actually was trying to change earlier today, but the website was not working with me, so I haven't been able to change the current build. Yeah, this is like... I feel like... I don't know. It feels amazing to have like a... I've only experienced this for like 40 minutes, but it feels so amazing to have a good graphics card. Like, wow. I know the 1080 Ti is a good graphic card. No offense. I love you, baby. You're great. You do amazing things. You still hold your own. But, like, having something that performs better than I expect is cool. The 1080 Ti was only my second graphics card. My first one was a GTX 760. And then I think 2018 or 2019, I think it was 2018, I upgraded to a 1080 Ti, which was a great upgrade. But I still didn't really know, understand, or respect computer parts all that much when I did that. I just knew it would be a good pickup. And it was probably one of the best graphics cards purchases in history. But now I can kind of start to appreciate more what the 3080 is doing for me, opposed to the 1080. And I'm in love. It's a love story. Missed that Turkish fluffy bread. Dude, they've got such good bread here. Server's at like 3 FPS. Yeah, the server FPS rate's really bad. Averaging 3.5. Luckily, I don't have to worry about that when I'm... Actually, that affects salvage too, doesn't it? Like the damage maps and how the material is salvaged. Probably gets affected by the server frame rate. You still running this on your laptop with the 1080? Yo. Solid. You guys are paying the ridiculous high prices for the 40 series? I'm not. I think I probably would have if I was in a better place. Financially, I would have liked to for the... Mainly for the rendering capabilities. But I think I'm totally fine with the 30 series. What's the flight time from Cali to Turkey? It's about 13 to 14 hours. Is there a chance that Star Citizen comes to GeForce Now? No. Well, no, I don't think so. Here's the thing. The current state of Star Citizen... Like, by the time Star Citizen is ready for most of the gaming market to run it, I think the cost of the PC you would need to build to run it won't be that expensive comparatively, you know, with other games. Right now, though, yeah, I get where you're coming from, but I don't think it would be on GeForce Now anytime soon if it ever did end up happening. But I don't know. I don't have great knowledge of how cloud gaming works, how the industry is looking, how it might progress. That's just like my own out of nowhere 2 cents on it. All right, so I'm actually gonna go sell this stuff. I know I didn't make too much here, but like I said, we did go over a bit on time with the podcast, so I don't have too much time to do other stuff. Yeah, the door doesn't even open with this kind of frame rate. Oh my god, no doors are opening. Does my mobi-glass work? Okay. Oh no, it only opens to the star map. I can't access any of the other menus. No! I just wanted to salvage! No! Oh gosh, this is so funny how, like, you can see it dying. It just slowly dies in front of you and you just know it's coming. I guess that was the game telling me it's time to be done anyways. That was it. I didn't have too much planned for today. Like I said, we went over on the podcast, so I just wanted to jump in, test the game out, see how it ran. Just get a chance to try it with the new stuff, and I'm pleased. You know what? Real quick, how about a little bonus? Let us pull up the launcher. Let's just launch into live real quick, just to see what happens. I just want to know. I haven't done the XMP stuff, but is it going to run better with these components? Now, when I would load into the game with my previous computer, I would hit around 18 to 22 frames per second in the beginning. So all I'm hoping to see right now is over 30 frames per second in the city when it loads, and I'm going to be through the roof. My content will change. I'll start doing different types of video streams. Let's see what happens. It's a dope song. Ace! Hey, thank you for the $10 super chat. Sneaking this in before I jump off. Thanks for the streams. Thank you for the chat. Give it a few minutes in case the shaders need to compile on initial run for the new hardware. All right, we'll give it a little bit of time. A little bit of breathing room, Punch. Not too much, though. I want to light the fire under Star Citizen's ass. I want to make sure it knows who the is boss here. It's actually the game is the boss. As you can see, 30K. And we can't really say anything about it. 30 frames per second minimum is the average in the cities. See, you're speaking gold words to me. My average has been like 20 forever. Actually, I guess before 3.3, it was probably around like 8 to 10. And then for a little while, it was like 15, and then I was up to like 20. Now let's see what it's at. You just realized the RAM you're running is at a lower clock speed a few days ago and fixed it. Only got a few frames more. Well, my RAM's running at 2133 instead of 3600, which I don't like it. Yo, JG, thank you for the bits. Thinking I'll be getting 25 to 35. Oh, let's see. Here we go. All right. Oh my God, why are we so thirsty? No, I didn't come here just to die. Okay, we are in the city. Shaders are compiling. We're getting all the hitches. Let's get out into the city proper. Am I seeing that in my BIOS? Am I seeing what? I'm already getting over 30 frames. Look at that. It's just like kind of slowly clawing itself up. Oh my God, this is amazing. Okay, now we're back down. All right, let's wait out here for a little bit and see if everything starts loading up. Hopefully I don't die of dehydration before we actually... Yeah, gonna enable the XMP stuff in the BIOS. If you manage to run your RAM at 3200, you'll see a huge increase in performance. Still doing about 30, 32, 33, 31. Hey, how come, is there no server frame rate on the live server when you do? I'm not seeing a server frame rate on here. No? Okay, that's new for 318. Yeah, Jin, that's because I'm dying of dehydration. So it's got all the weird coloring going on. I wonder if that's actually affecting... Let's go to the hospital real quick. There's no... I doubt that's affecting my frame rate, but let's see. Oh, server... Okay, it's for PES, I see. I feel like I'm always dying of dehydration in this game. I'm so bad at staying thirsted. Just trying to get quenched. Got all my in-game settings on max and stuff. I should. Oh. We gotta actually get a bed first. How is it I always run out of water? I don't know, man. My guys just constantly have chapped lips. What was it? Floor 4, room 6? It was room 6, right? Somebody with better memory than me. Can you Please let me know. Let's see if it opens. Yes, it was room 6. 1% hydration. Time is switching from 1 to 3 because I kept sprinting and then I stopped sprinting. I don't know if my frame rates were going up before that because I was in the hospital, but we are now at 40 frames per second. Oh my god. I've never seen this, folks. It's not a huge deal. I know a lot of people get better performance than this, but I have literally never seen a stable 40 plus frames per second, and the game actually looks different. I don't know. Maybe I'm just in the feels, but the game feels like it looks different to me at higher frame rates. I noticed this a couple of times when I was playing before, and my frame rates would be really high, and I would mention it on stream. I'd be like, wow, it looks like I'm playing a different game. This looks so good. And now I notice it a lot more. This game looks so much better when it's above 30 frames per second. Hey, dude. Guess what? I got a new graphics card, and now I can play the game for real. Yeah, man. Hey, you. Hey, I got an upgrade. The game runs. It runs better. I'm so excited. It's nice after all this time of just not playing at a good rate. This is really cool. So, to you, amazing supporter, I know you don't want to be named, but thank you so much for making this possible. This is definitely going to change things up for me, for Space Tomato in general in the long run. And I'm excited to experiment more with it. And this is before the XMP. Check my GPU usage with MSI Afterburner. Will do. Yeah, I'm going to do some testing with this tomorrow and make sure it's running at its peak performance and all that stuff. So much more enjoyable when it looks the way it's meant to look. Yeah, I'm excited to play this game now. This is a 3080 Ti is the graphics card. I also got a new CPU with it. Ryzen 9 5950X. So this was the full computer upgrade for me. Doubled my RAM to 64 gigs. New motherboard, like it's the whole deal. So I'm really excited to start running it through its paces, especially with 318 coming out. I'm going to be doing a lot more gameplay stuff. Keep an eye out for that on the second channel. Mrs. Tomato is taking some of these more interesting gameplay opportunities, turning them into videos for that channel. So keep a lookout for gameplay stuff, more streams with games going on, and I'll be doing some more collaborative stuff with other creators. But that's it for today. Just wanted to check it out. Like I said, DDR4 RAM right now. We'll go DDR5 with the next build. Gumbo, thank you for that sub. 10 months now you've been here. I really appreciate it. I hope you've been having a great time with these streams. Thank you. Turn on XMP. Will do. Will definitely do. Guys, I'm pumped. I really am. This is I don't know what to say. But I'm just happy to have you all here for it. And I look forward to the rest of this year. It's going to be an exciting year. Check out the episode I just did with Paul with the Astropub. We did an episode of the Captain's Table. Me, the Astropub, and Morphologist, we talked about this year, kind of what we expect and stuff like that. And there's some exciting stuff to look forward to. So now that I actually can play it at a decent frame rate, expect me to be jumping in. But anyways, I'm going to send you all on to a raid over at the old Space Cutlet. Looks like he's doing some Star Citizen combat, ship combat in the PTU 318. I'm going to send you over there. Say hello. Say what's up. Say whatever it is you need to say, but make sure he knows he's gotten raided with love and kindness and smiles. And I'll see you all Wednesday. I guess we'll be back at it. Probably doing some more gameplay because now we can do that. Love you all. Have a great week. Over on YouTube, I'm going to send you over to Star Streams, so you stick around as well. But until next time, it's been Tomat, and I'll see you later.